Yo, what's going on? Hope all is well. So, y'all, stop giving everyone access to your peace. This is where a lot of us go wrong, is that we allow people to have access to our peace. We allow people to just intrude on our peace, and we allow them to do it over and over and over again. I'll tell y'all, my peace is priceless. It's so precious these days. I mean, I love sitting at home when everybody is out and gone, just being peaceful in my mind. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that people being gone from my surroundings is what gives me peace. However, I am saying that when I have a peaceful moment to be in my thoughts, I enjoy that precious time. But a lot of times we don't want peace because we love the fact that drama fuels us more than peace does. And because we love drama more than peace, we don't find preciousness in life. Drama becomes priceless, right? Drama becomes, and I said that wrong. Drama don't become priceless. It becomes something that you put a price tag on and you purchase it. Because some of us fall in love with allowing others too much access to our peace. I used to be infatuated with giving my peace away to people. I used to let every small thing that someone did to me affect me. And when it affected me, I just handed them my peace. Here you go, take my peace. And now you're going to get what you want from me. I mean, it happened so many times in my life, I can't even begin to count how many times I let someone have access to my peace and take it. It becomes habitual, allowing people to take your peace. It becomes something that we start to love and overly allow people to just take our peace and run with it, right? Some people are only around you and present to steal your joy. And if they can steal your joy, they're stealing your peace, your pride, possession is your peace. But we allow people to take it away. And I feel like a lot of us struggle with this because we don't even know what peace feels like. We don't even have an inkling of what peace is because we've been so infatuated with living a peaceless life. We get infatuated with the negativity. We get infatuated with the bickering back and forth. We get so infatuated with self-sabotage to where we can't even begin to fathom what peace feels like. And when you can't fathom what peace feels like, there's no price tag on it. You don't care about peace. For a matter of fact, you only want to eliminate peace in your life. And you want to soak yourself in drama. Not everyone should have access to your peace. And if you are a person who have allowed people to have access to your peace, don't do that. Don't do that. Not at all. It was funny the other day. I was talking to my brother and I made a joke. And he was saying something that someone said. And I can't remember the whole conversation verbatim. But anyways, we were talking about something and he said something that this person said. And I looked at him and I was like, don't do that. Don't do that. So next time somebody try to steal your peace, just look at him and say, don't do that. Don't do that. Right? No one should ever have access to your peace. No one should ever have access to take and steal your joy. But what do? We allow people to do it every single day, all day, without question. And a lot of us fall for it because we let someone take the peace. Instead of us saying, no, ma'am, you're having a bad day today. I'm not going to enjoy your bad day today with you. You're not stealing my peace. Have a great day, and I'll see you whenever I see you again. It's the attitude that we should have when someone wants to steal our peace. We must tell them that they're not going to steal our joy. They're not going to steal our peace, and they can enjoy their bad day all by their lonesome self. That should be our response to people who come at us and try to steal our peace. But what do? We let people steal it. We want them to steal it. We let them gain too much access to our peace. And when they gain too much access to our peace, we just let it be what it is. No fight. Well, I'll take that back. Yeah, you do fight with the person who's trying to steal your peace because you allow them to get under your skin, to get on your nerves, to ruffle your feathers. And there you go, taking your peace and flushing it down a trash can or the toilet stool, however you want to say it. And there goes your peace. We got to get better at not allowing people to steal our peace. So next time somebody try to steal your peace, just look at them and say, don't do that. Don't do that. People are only here to steal your joy. And let me just rephrase that. Some people are only here to steal your joy. Now, not everyone is here to steal your joy. Let me just say that. Not everyone wants or has that goal on their agenda, at least the majority of the time, right? So not everyone really wants to steal your joy, but some people do want to steal your joy. And believe it or not, the people who are closest to you, usually are the ones that want to steal your joy because they know they can steal it. They know they can get close and access to your peace and take it away from you. Some people enjoy that. I used to go to school with this girl who was in one of my classes. It was high school. And she would literally come to class late every day. Like literally late every day. And with her coming to class late every day, she would just impact the whole classroom because she would walk in loud. She would walk in being disrespectful to the teacher and others around her. And every single day, she would ruffle somebody's feathers and it would get in her face and she would get in their face. And it's almost a classroom fight. I watched this girl do this moment after moment, time after time, day after day, year after year. I mean, it just was habitual with her that she was going to come into class at least a couple times a week, come in late, come in being loud, and ruffle somebody's feathers. And every single time, everybody would relinquish the peace to her. Every single time. She would steal it. But I wouldn't let her steal my peace. No, sorry. You're not stealing my peace. I'm not letting you get to me today because I watched you manipulate 20 people in this classroom. And every single time, someone falls for it. But not James, not thee. I'm not falling for it today. You must work hard to protect your peace. You must work very hard at protecting your peace. Stop allowing people to have too much access to your peace. It's not fair that they get to take your peace away from you and you don't take their peace back away from them. Because they never had peace. They don't come in the name of peace. They come in the name of turmoil. They come in the name of chaos. And when someone walks in with those names, it's going to be smoke in the city. So stop giving everyone access to your peace. Let me land the plane for y'all today. Avoid toxicity at all costs. You want to stop giving access to your peace to people? Avoid toxicity. If someone says something to you, walk away. If someone do something that's irritating, walk away. It's easier to walk away than it is to fall in line with chaos, the drama, and the toxicity. Believe me, y'all, some days are harder than others. But for you to walk away, it's not hard. Just walk away because they're trying to steal your joy. Avoid toxicity. Avoid toxic relationships. One thing about a toxic relationship is that toxic relationships get worse and worse and worse. They go from being verbal abusive to being physical abusive. They go from being physical abusive back to verbal abusive. And then back from verbal abusive back to physical abuse. Relationships that are toxic usually never get better. It's going to take the bigger person to step and walk away and say, you know what? I no longer want to be in this toxic relationship. I'm walking away today. Put on your big boy pants, put on your big girl panties, or your big girl thongs, whatever it is you wear, and walk away. Walk away from toxicity. Avoid toxic people all the way together. Some people are just toxic, right? You may not see their toxicity until a couple run-ins with them, but avoid their toxicity. Some people are just toxic. When they come in the room, they bring the toxicity with them. You can feel it and you know it. It's a bad aura. It's a bad vibe. It's a bad everything with toxic people. Avoid them. Run from them at all costs. Because those are the ones that are there to steal your joy. Avoid toxic relationships. Avoid toxic people. And avoid toxic chemicals. Chemicals are toxic. Okay? And let me tell y'all what toxic chemicals are. It's toxic food that you take in your body. It's toxic drama that you allow to slew in your area. It's toxic social media that you cannot continue to stop watching. You spend hours and hours and hours watching toxic chemicals from social media. You spend hours listening to toxic chemicals from social media. And you spend hours and days eating toxic food with bad toxic chemicals. Are y'all aware that some foods you eat pushes toxicity into your body and it allows you to turn toxic and to be negative? Did y'all know that? Toxic chemicals that they put in food pushes your behavior to be negative. Have you ever ate a type of food and after you eat that food, it made you feel angry? It was satiating in the beginning, but as soon as the satiation period passed, you're angry. Does that happen to any of y'all? Toxic chemicals. Avoid them. Toxic alcohol. Toxic liquor. Toxic marijuana. And all the other toxic drugs. And if marijuana is on my list of toxic drugs, all the other ones that are worse than marijuana are way worse for you. I used to downplay marijuana a lot and say, it's not the worst thing for you. You could be doing other things worse than that. It's not going to make you rob or kill somebody for it. Well, let's be true. People die over marijuana every single day because somebody feel like somebody got too much marijuana, and they're going to go take it and take the money or what have you. It's a rip. It's what they call it. I did a rip on somebody, right? So I no longer have that same mindset to say marijuana is good for you because of where it leads you to and what it can cause in your life with toxicity. So if you want to stop allowing people access to your peace, avoid toxic relationship, toxic people, and toxic chemicals. And anything else that's toxic in your life, let it go. Some of us got toxic mind. We got a toxic thought process. Let that toxic thought process go because it's going to keep you in the same spot for the rest of your life. Some of us got toxic tendencies. Let it go. Let me give you an example of a toxic tendency. If you like to steal, that's a toxic tendency. Let it go. Let it go. Because it's going to steal your peace in the long run. Because once you steal one time, you're going to steal 3 times, and then you're going to get caught. You're going to be in jail. And we all know when you go to jail, you have zero peace at all. Now, I can't really speak about jail works, but I know I've heard stories of people that's close to me that's been to jail. And y'all, thankfully for myself, I've never been in trouble with the law. I've never been in jail. I've never been in the back of a police car, let alone I've never had been put in handcuffs. And for a Black African American male, that beats the odds, because the statistics for us to go to jail is a lot more higher than other races, or I should say nationalities. But I beat the odds because I haven't allowed something to steal my peace to where I did something that led to me having a criminal history. Now, I'm not banging on somebody with a criminal history. Don't get me wrong, y'all. People make mistakes all the time. All I'm saying is I'm prefacing that by saying don't allow somebody to push you to toxicity. I hear a lot of people who get in trouble with the law and they say, because of this person, I got in trouble with the law. Or maybe you should have been hanging around that toxic person because their tendencies aren't good. Maybe you shouldn't surround your people with a bad lifestyle because you're giving them access to your peace, and whatever they do, you're going to do, and the jail system is going to steal your peace. The state is going to steal your peace. The Federal Department of Corrections is going to steal your peace. So stop giving everyone access to your peace. How do you avoid that? Number 1, avoid toxic relationships, avoid toxic people, and avoid toxic chemicals. That's how you do that. Stop giving everyone access to your peace. Hey, y'all. Thank y'all for listening to today's episode. If you have not followed the podcast, make sure you hit that follow button. When you do, you will never miss a moment to rewire the way you think. I'm not hard to find, y'all. I'm on IG all day, every day. It's Fast Forward Mindset Podcast. Don't forget to check out my website. It's www.rewirethewayouthink.com. If you're struggling today with thoughts of suicide, thoughts of hurting yourself or someone else, please don't hesitate to call the Suicide Prevention Hotline at 988. Hey, y'all. I'm Coach James, and I hope this message helps you rewire the way you think. And as I always say, if your mindset isn't making you money, it's costing you way too much. And that's my 2 cents on that, y'all. Peace. Thank y'all for listening to today's episode. And remember, don't rewind your life, fast forward it. Until next time, keep moving forward. Hey, y'all, I'm Coach James. Let me help rewire the way you think. All right, y'all. Peace.